सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा 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 सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतम् सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमया ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Good evening. Greetings on the occasion of National Youth Day. Today is your day. Today also Vivekananda's birthday. Vivekananda's birthday is celebrated every year as National Youth Day. Since 1985, we have been observing Vivekananda's birthday as a National Youth Day. He has a message. That message is mainly for the youth. Swami said, I have faith in the younger generation. And they must take up my ideas and put them into action. Then all the problems in the country will get solved. So his ideas and his message are mainly meant for the youth of the nation because Swamiji was very wise. The youth means they have full life before them. So if you give a message to a 70-year-old man, 80-year-old man, or you're a middle-aged man like me, what is the use? There's not much life left. You are young, you are the backbone of the nation. If you take up higher ideas and put them into practice, the country will progress, country will prosper. So who is Vivekananda? What is his message? What did he do? Why we remember him? Why he has become the icon of the youth of the nation? For that matter, he is the icon for the entire youth of the world. You know, as a teenager, Vivekananda had this question in his mind. Has anybody seen God? Why did he need God? Because he saw the world. There's a lot of suffering. We all know there's a lot of suffering all around. Who has created the world? We know the answer is God has created the world. You and I have not created the world for sure. We are in the world. So why there is suffering? This then means this is not a perfect world. God has done an imperfect job. You should not be, right? Our idea of God is perfect and is complete. But there is suffering in the world. Who created the world? God has created the world. Then why in God's creation? God must be compassionate. God must be kind. Or in the kingdom of that kind God, why there is so much of suffering? So has anybody seen God? That was his question. He asked many people. Whoever was speaking about God, he would ask him, have you seen God? People thought he was crazy. Everybody would go. Whoever was talking about God, he would ask him, have you seen God? Have you experienced God? The person would tell from this scripture, that scripture, yeah, the scripture says that, he said that, he said that. No. Have you seen God? You're talking about God. Nobody could satisfy his quest. Ultimately, he was guided to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa replied in affirmation and he said, my child, I have seen God. I see him as clearly as I see you. So, later on, he became his disciple. What happened thereafter is history, you all know. He became his disciple, he practiced a lot of austerities, tapas, penance, and then he had realized the truth for himself. And then he set out to see India, to know the glory of India, Bharat. What did he see? He crisscrossed the country on foot as an itinerant monk. Just a penniless monk on foot, he traveled across the length and breadth of the nation in 1892. What did he see in the country? Everywhere poverty, ignorance, superstition. People have become so weak, no confidence in themselves. They have not understood the glory of their motherland. So the poverty, the ignorance, the suffering of the people, you couldn't bear to see. So after traveling from north to south, there in the last rock of the country, Kanyakumari, Vivekananda Rock Memorial is there now. He sat on that rock for 3 nights and then meditated just to formulate his action plan, what I should do to rejuvenate my country, to bring back that old glory to my nation. Then he had decided to go to the West. So, all the knowledge that my rishis, my ancestors, my forefathers have given me, this knowledge I will share with the people of the West. And then they will give me money so that I will bring back that money and help my nation. That was the desire he had, and he went to Chicago to Parliament in that to participate in that Parliament of Religions. He addressed the audience of the day as Sisters and Brothers of America. There was a standing applause for 3 minutes. He became a celebrity overnight. For 3 years, he actually had delivered lectures on Vedanta, on greatness of India's culture and spiritual heritage, and then returned back to India in 1897 and set his foot at Colombo. Again, from Colombo to Almora, he had given a series of lectures. We have published that book actually in Telugu as Sandesha Tarangidi. In English, it is Lectures from Colombo to Almora. Wonderful lectures. What is the gist of those lectures, you might ask? Swami said that every nation has an ideal. Okay, different nations have different ideals. Somebody wants to become military power. Some other nation wants to become an economic power. Some nation wants to become a cultural power. But India, for centuries actually, has this one ideal: how to become a spiritual power. We have been a spiritual power all through the ages. This is the land of spirituality. Spirituality is a bedrock on which the national edifice has been built. Once that is undermined, the nation will become an extinct race within 3 generations. He warned us, he cautioned us: oh Indians, hold on to your spirituality, you will conquer the world. Up and conquer the world with your spirituality. God has given you such precious gift. He has not given no other race such a precious gift. Don't underestimate your potential. Don't underestimate your country. Don't underestimate your civilization. As a race, you are head and shoulders above many other races. In terms of knowledge, no other country has been bequeathed such a rich legacy. So hold on to this, he said. And you know what kind of patriot he was. Patriot par excellence. One of his Western disciples, after listening to his talks, she asked Swamiji, Swamiji, you have given so much to us. You have enriched us with your knowledge. What can we do for you? And Swamiji said, Madam, love India. Sister Nivedita is English disciple. Talking about Vivekananda, she said, India throbbed in his heart. India pulsated in his veins. India was his daydream. India was his nightmare. He himself became India, she said. India first, India second, and India third, he said to Sister Nivedita. The soil of India is my highest heaven, and the good of India is my good, Swami declared. Because he loved his country so much, his countrymen so much. He loved humanity, in fact. He said that I want to worship that God whom people in ignorance call man. I repeat his quote. I want to worship that God whom people in ignorance call man. He has not seen human being anywhere. Everybody has seen as a manifestation of the divine, an expression of the divine, a form of God. And so, if you really want to worship God, you don't have to go to temple. You just worship the people around. That's enough. Good enough worship for you to attain spiritual illumination. In a way, the revolutionary monk and a great patriot and great son of Mother India. So, after the class, we will be given a book on Vivekananda's life and teachings. As young people of the nation, you must know his life and teachings. It is your duty and it's your responsibility. Okay, the government declared as the icon for the youth of the nation, if they don't know anything about the icon, then it's a shame, right? So we'll be giving you a book, and those of you who are from Telugu medium background who can read in Telugu, try to take the Telugu book. We have less number of English books, and those of you who cannot read Telugu, please take the English book. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Yo, I forgot. Where are you? I told you to be here by 5:30. Please come. So this is Bandirajula Shankar Garu. He has written a book, Vivekananda's Teachings, English quotation, actually, original quotation. To that, actually, he has given Telugu translation, beautiful poetic translation. In fact, his books we will be giving to students who know Telugu. Okay? So he will just speak for just 1 minute about his book. Right?
అందరికీ శుభ సాయంత్రం. స్వామి వివేకానంద జయంతి సందర్భంగా అందరికీ కూడా శుభాకాంక్షలు. నాకు ఈ 2 నిమిషాల సమయం ఇచ్చినందుకు స్వామీజీ పాదపద్మాలకు నమస్కరిస్తూ ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుకుంటున్నాను. నేను కూడా రామకృష్ణ పరమహంస అలాగే స్వామి వివేకానంద శారదామాత డివోటీగా ఉంటూ మాది ఆలేరు, యాదాద్రి జిల్లా. అక్కడ రామకృష్ణ విద్యాలయం పాఠశాల నడుపుతున్నాను. 40 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి నడుపుతున్నాను. ఈ మధ్యన కరోనా సమయంలో చాలా అన్ని స్కూల్స్ బంద్ అయినట్లు మా స్కూల్ కూడా పని లేకపోవడం వల్ల నేను ఒక సంకల్పం చేశాను. స్వామి వివేకానంద కొటేషన్స్ని మహామనిషి, నిష్కలంక దేశభక్తుడు, యోగి పుంగవుడు, స్ఫూర్తి ప్రదాత, ప్రపంచానికి ఆదర్శమూర్తి అటువంటి ఒక మహానుభావుని యొక్క సూక్తుల్ని ఇంగ్లీష్ కొటేషన్స్ని తెలుగు పద్యాలు అంటే విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో ఉంచుకొని, ముఖ్యంగా కళాశాల విద్యార్థులు, పాఠశాల విద్యార్థులు దృష్టిలో ఉంచుకొని ఆ ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఉన్న కొటేషన్స్ని పద్యాలుగా, ఆట వెలది పద్యాలుగా తెలుగులోకి తర్జుమా చేయడం జరిగింది. సో వాటిని స్వామీజీకి చూపించాను. వారు బాగున్నాయన్నారు. తర్వాత పుస్తకాలుగా ప్రింట్ చేయడం, ప్రచురించడం జరిగింది. పుస్తకాలు నిన్న వచ్చాను. అసలు మీకు అందరికీ పుస్తకాలు ఇద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. స్వామీజీ తర్వాత ఇస్తారు. స్వామీజీ మీకు అందిస్తారు. మా వివేకానంద స్వామీజీ యొక్క మెసేజ్, సందేశము అందితే బాగుంటుంది, డివోటీస్కి అందితే బాగుంటుందని చెప్పి అన్నప్పుడు, రేపు ఒక ప్రోగ్రాం ఉంది, స్టూడెంట్స్ ప్రోగ్రాం ఉంది, వాళ్ళకి అందిస్తే బాగుంటుంది మీ యొక్క పుస్తకాలను చెప్పి అనడం జరిగింది. వారి యొక్క ఆశీస్సుల మేరకే ఆ పుస్తకాలు మీకు అందిస్తున్నాను. ఆ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు నేను ధన్యునిగా భావిస్తున్నాను, ఒక అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. అది రాసేటువంటి అదృష్టం రావడము, మీలాంటి వారికి ఆ యొక్క పుస్తకాలని, ఆ సందేశాన్ని అందించడం కూడా నా యొక్క భాగ్యంగా భావిస్తూ ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు స్వామి మహారాజ్ గారికి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుతూ నేను ముగిస్తున్నాను. ధన్యవాదాలు.